So guys, at this stage, airbox is here, carb's on, fuel sitting. Really annoyingly, the connector to connect the airbox to the carb isn't here, so I have to order one. But I do want to see if this runs. There is oil in there. It's good oil, it's clean, it's fine. I'm going to plug the battery in, we're going to look at the electrics, and we'll see if it fires up. If it fires up, it's not going to run beautifully without an airbox. But let's hear if we have a good engine. Let's see if it starts at all at this stage. I'm not going to run it for... In fact, I'm going to top up the coolant first anyway. Then see if we can get it running. We'll see if we get any fuel kicking up into here. And we'll know if we've got a good engine. We'll know that. Then I'll look at the brakes. Do we need brake pads for next week? Then I'll look at kind of bits and pieces as to what might be needed in regards to lights and stuff like that, horns. And if we're lucky, this bike should be up and ready and going next weekend. Alright guys, quick check of electrics. At the moment, electrics seem fairly normal. We've got a horn, although a bit sticky. We have all indicators, front left, front left, rear left, front right, rear right. We definitely have both brake lights. You can see it, I can't, it always happens. And I guess the next step is there's some fuel in there. There's no airbox. A bike like this should still start because it won't rev very well, but it should idle fine with no airbox. But the next step is to see if, when we're turning it over, if we get our fuel coming through. Although saying that, I keep forgetting the next real step is to top up the coolant. Alright everyone, so coolant's topped up, but that might suck itself through, that's fine. Let's press the button. We don't know if there's any, as in if the starting motor's working or anything. Don't worry about the spill on the floor, that was me, not the bike. At the moment, this bike's holding all fluids. Every button's worked so far. And it seems to be a bit of a gem, really. I say we, there's me and someone else is here. And I've got a bike in the background also running. Someone bought me a moped and said I need the fuel sucked out. And I said, alright, but what are you going to replace it with? There's no fuel at the moment. And I said, it doesn't start or run and ride, does it? And he said, yeah, it starts first time. And I was like, well, what do you want? Not great for the environment. Okay, right. Let's keep it simple. Let's see if there's any fuel. That's a click. That's a click. That's a click. Right. What are we missing? Where's the starter solenoid? So, let me clean. Right.
Got nothing at all?
Nope. So, guys, we press the button, you can hear the click, listen, click. That means we're getting power to here, but we need to send it down to the motor. Now, looking at this down here, the earth on the motor, it's pretty rough. Let's get that off, let's give it a clean, and that should maybe bridge the gap. The other thing that might be wrong is down in there, the actual starter could be out and could be caught. So we'll clean this up first, we'll see if that makes a difference. On these bikes there's no way of bridging the gap, I don't think. But getting all the earths cleaned is kind of the next step. Right, okay, so wiring side done. Turn it over for a second, fuel in the filter. We need to turn it over for longer. Once that fuel reaches the carb and the carb fills up, we might hear this DNA 125 fire up. If we do, it'll be fine on idle. It's not going to rev very well because of the air filter. And then it'll be about assessing the front brakes and rear brakes, seeing what I need to order for next week. And again, you know, it'd be really nice to get a quick flip on this one. I actually got a green slip on this one, and they didn't realise that you can use the green slip code to get the new logbook. So I've got the new logbook already. Right. Come on. It's like a sweet spot. Come on. Right, let it cool down. Oh, every time. I'm gonna have to clean that properly. Like a sweet spot. I think I'm gonna have to try and pull that out. Alright guys, we still got a bit of a wiring issue here. Let's see if we can get it. That was really nice, guys. Daniel, one of the watchers from our channels, turn up. So nice. I love when watchers turn up. It's so busy here sometimes, people drop in and out, and Daniel's brilliant, such a good help. I'm gonna fire this up and let it run for a couple of minutes. There's obviously a problem with the starter, but once started, I just want it to idle for a little while to kind of loosen itself up while I have a kind of little look around the bike otherwise. You can hear it sounds very healthy. Obviously it doesn't like revving at the moment, but I think with the airbox on it will be okay. What I want to do is get back to the old carb and see what the jetting is, maybe even transfer it across so that we're working with the same jetting. The air fuel screw, if we had a play with it, how you know the air fuel is if you turn the screw half, does the revs go up? So listen, so I'm on the air fuel screw here. Now I'm going to go half out and we'll see if the revs go higher. I don't think they did. I'm going to go another half. Oh, they did. One more half. So that's its optimum setting. Hang on, a little bit more. That's its optimum setting. So that's where it's happiest, that's where the revs rose the highest. So, next for me in this bike is bits and pieces of cleaning, like the shocks here and stuff. I'll get some mothers on that. All the fuel and coolant stuff is sorted now, that's okay. I need to make sure these are all secured properly. I think I'm going to change this line to the black line, and I need to put good clips on here. But otherwise, it's okay. It will rev, guys, but it's not very comfortable. Look, quarter. doesn't like half. Because it needs its restriction, you see. It needs to have some restriction for it to be comfortable. But from what I'm seeing at the moment, this is going to be a great bike. It's going to be a happy, upgraded carb, good running bike, I believe. The starting motor's off here. Now they're serviceable to an extent here, if you kind of have a rough idea of what you're looking at, which I do. I have a rough idea of what I'm looking at. But this is the bit that's been causing problems here. So my plan is to get the points out, keep the springs, don't lose the springs. There'll be 4 springs there. Give it a bit of a clean, and then try and get it all back together. So when I turn this, it kind of makes more contact. So there's going to be something going on down here in regards to contact. I'm not going to film it. This is something you guys would have to do. You take this off, you take the 2 bolts out at the back, and then you simply pull off the front. You don't have to mess with the wiring on the inside. This is the bit we're looking at. Now these contacts have plenty life left. They're quite thick, sorry about that. Come on, zoom. So that's good. But we want come on, get out. But we do want the it's the connection here. It's that connection there that I need to look at. So I'm going to get it out, give it a good clean, and I think we'll be good to go then full time. Again, I want this bike to be reliable, so bits like this need to be done. Welcome to Warren Rescuer. This is a new channel that I've started. I've got 25 odd videos of rescuing Warren now, so I thought I'll start a new channel. I'll make a few extra pounds. What's happened this time? Warren left this bike unchained. No padlocks, no dislock, and it was stolen. Who would have ever guessed? And now Warren this morning secured his bike by pushing it round the corner and not chaining it again.
It was not round the corner, it was 10 minutes.
So we are currently collecting Warren's bike to see if we can rescue him one more time. So if you like our new Warren Rescuer channel, subscribe, like, and Warren will be a regular. Warren, say hi to your fans.
Hi.
So guys, as part of the new Warren Rescuer channel, we've got Warren's bike right here. They stole the exhaust. We only put that exhaust on 2 weeks ago and they stole it. But we have found an original which will be quiet.
Dad, you ever watch that film Max Payne?
Yeah. So that will sort us out.